MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's all right.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some room to run now. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It does take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. You're usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Switching it up, Corral will throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Corral. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now to the ground, here's Walker.
Bro.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
I ain't letting that go down.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Kick. I gotta stay steady.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now Hall to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 62 yards on the ground for him so far. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
On 2nd and goal, Corral. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field. And will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. He's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line.
Oh, man.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
I just had him, bro. I had him. Sorry, I didn't into the game yet.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Play action fake, to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Fakes a handoff. Now Corral to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm tired. I'm not playing yet. Tired, bro.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Look to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Let's go.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
I'm tired now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Corral's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down. A 1st down throw here for Corral. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Come on, man.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Corral.
What are you doing,
He's got a
man?
man wide open, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 95 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Sticking with Walker on second down. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Walker is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here, and he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
He's going to throw a pick. Wow.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed it. Passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Looking to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
You just sit there and tell what you're doing.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Like, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Drop the throw. And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs in this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
Those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
I had him, but he ain't maxing. I know he ain't throwing it, but I'm just throwing it, bro. I'm tired. I'm playing, bro.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
A run there on 1st down.
Big quality. Big quality.
That's exactly what we win.
Oh, I don't play him like
That kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, here's Corral. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him, as I see.
I don't play him like that. I just say, I don't run nothing.
That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in the 2nd half. This field
Sure.
ultimately cannot get this out to the 20.
I don't run nothing on offense. Daddy don't run nothing. Let's go, man. Let's just have a little fun. 30-0 at half. All right, we see what he gonna run. Out routes so we get to the goal line. I don't run shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And
that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts things. 2nd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll look to throw. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're
That's basic shit, man.
we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man is Denzel Mims. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 31. Back to throw again.
Patty!
Taken down by the Seahawks. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, catch that.
Almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this.
You can't run the same defense over and over again, man. You can't run the same D. You're running the same D over and over again. I swear to God, you do.
A slot man in motion right.
Look, you running the same D over and over again. That's just crazy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He running the same D over and over again. He running the same. I just let it go. I let him run the same thing over and over. I don't even care. I ain't even running nothing. Come on, bro. I don't run shit against you. You should know that by now.
That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover.
You should know that by now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 137 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the back side on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, they created a big run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. On first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards, the loss, second and 12.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb the lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. Corral sets up play action. Zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Seahawks take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Let's go.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Fuck that. Nope.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
My little wings, man.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out?
Half my offense over there.
Break back out there.
Fuck that.
Get that water break and get on out there and play.
We can have that stretch.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
We can have that game.
And they will not get a chance to return this
go.
one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown.
He will not get outside, man.
Game there on first down.
God, I hate him at linebacker, man. Like, damn, he's so fast.
Just staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Corral on 2nd down.
Let's stop that shit. That's Sauce Gardner, baby. That's Sauce Gardner.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Oh.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. 3rd down, Corral. Throw out line to Walker. And he
trying to eat these fries. Trying to eat these fries. I ain't got
a first down. Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards.
Get out this game, man.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Corral.
Oh, come on. That's it.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That was a nice blitz.
2 yards there, first down. And we're pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one in the hands of Adams downfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Running left is Walker.
That linebacker will not get out there. He will not get out there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
And I get out of this game.
I get the feeling the defense.
Please let me get out of this game.
That's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Fast as hell, man. A linebacker. I know it. I'm telling you about that shit.
The touch pass looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting.
Hold up. He gonna run it. He gonna run that shit. Let me see if he run it.
Executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Pistol.
This will be play number 9 of the drive. Here's 84 yards on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looks to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
I ain't played that for a while. Come on, man.
Come to the line, will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And off here to Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks had 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Get out there. It don't even matter. Get his game up.
Coming from Myers.
He can have it. Yep. Never get a game out of it. Never.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every
I ain't running my
score
offense. I'm just not doing
It's
it.
not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way. And they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Incredible.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game. Some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them that allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one. That's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously way short of the 1st down. We'll go to gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. As he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it around the 40. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
That linebacker won't get the fuck over there for nothing, man. What's up, man?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here in the big lead in the 4th quarter.
Can't do that, man.
We might be discussing dinner plans.
Can't do that.
Steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of you guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Corral. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge. Setting him back on the save. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
3rd and long, Corral. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
Maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it. And that's been difficult for them all game long.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You put the
so corny.
They can get that done. String together a nice drive and help themselves out.
If I wanted to do this defense dirty, I could do it. I can just do it dirty. But it takes me to give up a lot of shit.
Now back to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman.
Same beat over and over and over. I swear to God, it's sick. That's why I be laughing, man. Tired. Let's go, man. Pick your play. Please.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They're coming off the edge. Do I have anything? What do I have? Oh, right here.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
So that's why you can tell.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah, you can sound
to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks will get the football back.
Right by Wood.
Field position.
Right by him, man.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
He get right outside, look.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work your market.
Come on, man, son.
And now they're working towards 1-1. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let him win every time. Go ahead, man. I ain't running no defense, no offense, nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Oh, shit, my boy. That's all I want.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as
that's all I want.
But they still trail big time.
That's all I want.
To try here for the extra point.
Take them out of there, man. All I want. Trying to get him a superstar. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Single back. I got linebacker. Hey,
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no.
He is so terrible, man. Like that linebacker is so bad.
And this will be the Seahawks' first down as he's able to get
so bad.
37-yard line.
He's so terrible, man.
Throughout this game, they've been
He's giving me nothing over there.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Hold up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
There you go. That's my boy. They're going to take that corner right away. That boy right there, back. Yo, when you going to activate, bro? How you getting blocked, man? That's my boy.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense